Alright, very good. Here we are. I just want to show you a quick video explaining to you how to bookmark using your Diigo, how to bookmark a site to your library, how to highlight, and how to sticky note. So here I am. I found a brand new news article. Looks like former President George W.H. Bush has been hospitalized today. I want to bookmark this because I want to keep it in case I use it for a project. I click my Diigo, and again, if you don't know how to put the Diigo on your computer or on your browser, check out my other videos that are on my website. My Diigo popped up. I want to bookmark this. There's no need to mess with the URL. Keep that the way it is. The title, usually you don't have to change this. Sometimes you do, depending on the website, but it looks pretty good here. It's the same title as on the article. Description. I recommend that you always have a description, because when you use Diigo and in your library, you're going to have lots and lots and lots of stuff in there. So it's nice just to have a short description or summary to keep track of why you bookmarked it. Tags. Tags are very important because they help you stay organized. It's just like on Edmodo. The tags are handy. Now they give you recommended tags that usually won't work so hot for your purposes. Keep in mind, if you want to have tags with more than one word, so I will put former presidents. Let's say I'm doing a project on former presidents. I want to make sure I put the 2 quotation marks around 2 or 3 or 4 words. That way this is one tag. Because if I just do it like this, I have 2 totally separate tags. That's what happened to these people at Diigo too. They have former and present because they didn't use quotation marks around it. Okay? So let's bookmark it. Now, this is a nice little tip for you. If you notice, my bookmark thing now turns red. That means it's bookmarked. So let's just go to my Diigo account, to my library, and see if it's there. Click up here, my library. That way you don't have to open up a new tab and sign in. There it is. Perfect. Cool. Now let's say I want to go back into it and I want to make some highlighting. So again, I need to click my Diigo. There it is. Let's pretend I've read and I found some very interesting information. Couple ways you can highlight. First of all, highlight with your mouse normally. You can click highlight there. There it is. You can change, whoops. You can change the color if you want that way. You can totally delete it. Another way you can highlight is to actually click up here, the highlight icon. Again, you can change whatever color you want it to be. Click highlight and simply use your highlighter like so. Okay, very cool. Also, you can add sticky notes. Now, sticky notes are very handy because you're taking notes as you do research. It used to be like when I did projects in high school and college, I would have to print out the article. I would have to use my own highlighter. Then I would have to make note cards and organize my note cards before I wrote a paper or did a project. Now you can just add a sticky note. So there's 2 ways you can add a sticky note. One way, you can add a floating sticky note, which means you can move the sticky note around wherever you want it to be placed. So down here. And you can just type a message. So this is just a test sticky note. If you click post, there it is. Now there's a 1 on your sticky note because there's only 1 comment so far. Now this is really handy later when you figure out who your partner is for sure. And you can actually share the sticky note with a group member. So if I wanted to, I could share this with my groups right now, but I won't do that. Then your group member could go back into this article and could type a message as if to say, yes, this will work awesome for our project. So you can really communicate on a sticky note. Number 2, because there's 2 comments. Another way you can use sticky notes is to get your highlighter out again, and highlight a portion. Oops. Yeah, that'll work. And you can bring up this again and put add sticky notes. Okay? Or you can just highlight something and this will come up as well. Highlight and sticky note. And I recommend when you're doing your project, this is very, very important. When you highlight and bring up a sticky note, your goal should be to paraphrase what you highlighted. Because for your project, part of your rubric and part of your score and one of your standards is the ability to paraphrase someone else's work, not plagiarize. And again, when you paraphrase, you're reading information, you're making sense of it in your own brain, you're thinking about it, then you're spitting it out in your own words. So that your grandma or your parents or your dog or your cat or whatever can see that you understand what's being said. So we'll post that. Okay. Now, let's make sure that this is right and it's in our library. So again, I'm going to go to Diigo up here, My Library, and I can close this other tab. And this is what's nice about Diigo too. All the stuff we highlighted and the sticky notes are here. You don't even have to go back into the website if you don't want to. So for instance, I highlighted this right here. That's why it's here. And if you notice, I can also add a sticky note to this if I want to right here. Test, sticky. There it is. It's attached now. So really, you don't even have to go into the article to read it. You can just communicate and add sticky notes with your partner. Yes, sir. Okay, cool. This one, this is what you highlighted here, and this was your sticky note. Again, down here we highlighted this. This was the floating sticky note that we can move anywhere. To remove any of this stuff, it's simple. Just click remove. Click OK. Okay. Now let's just go in here. Let's pretend you want to go to the regular normal article. Also, here's your tag. You'll notice all your tags are on the left-hand side here. It's a nice, handy way to help you stay organized. Okay. Let's go back in here and see if it worked. Okay, well, wait a minute. Don't panic when you get here. Just because it doesn't show up doesn't mean it didn't work. You need to click on your Diigo lid again, and boom, booyah. There it is. It's good to go. There's your sticky note. Sticky note 2. Wait a minute. There it is. Cool. And you can add or remove things as you go. So for Diigo, that's it as far as bookmarking, highlighting, and sticky noting. Now I'm going to make a next short video that talks about lists. It's another way that you can organize and keep track of your research. There will also be another video here later in the next couple days about how to share with your group partner. So that's it for this one.